You see news everywhere, on X, on Instagram, in WhatsApp groups, even inside ChatGPT. News has never been easier to find. But here is the paradox. The more places news shows up, the less people seem to trust it. And according to the Reuters Institute's 2026 Digital News Report, that trust crisis is only getting worse. The report finds that people across the world are becoming less engaged with news. Since 2021, the share of people who say they are very interested in news has fallen by 13 percentage points on average. Today, around 1 in 4 people are casual or passive news users. That means millions of people are no longer checking the news every day. Instead, they tune in only when a major event grabs their attention. One reason is that news no longer lives primarily on news websites. For the first time globally, social media and video platforms have overtaken news sites and apps as the most common way people get news online. 54% of respondents use social and video platforms for news. 51% use news websites and apps. Now it's a small gap, but it marks a major shift. The problem is that social feeds are crowded spaces. News appears alongside memes, advertisements, influencer content, opinions, and misinformation. Everything competes for attention. And when reliable reporting sits beside questionable content, the entire environment can start to feel less trustworthy. That helps explain another alarming finding. Global trust in news has dropped to just 37%. That's the lowest level recorded by Reuters since it began tracking trust in 2015. As traditional news organizations struggle to hold attention, creators are becoming increasingly important. Almost half of respondents now get some news from creators, and more than a quarter get news from creators who specifically focus on current affairs. People often find creators easier to understand, more relatable, more conversational, more entertaining. But there is a catch. Most audiences still see creators as less trustworthy and less impartial than established news brands. Then there is artificial intelligence. Around 10% of people now use AI chatbots to access news. That's up from 7% a year ago. Among people under 35, the figure rises to 16%. And users aren't just asking for headlines. They want explanations, context, follow-up questions. In other words, they want help making sense of an increasingly crowded information landscape. Now for India, these shifts are especially significant. The report shows that platforms such as YouTube and WhatsApp play a major role in how Indians consume news. Trust in news in India stands at 39%. That is slightly above the global average, but the larger trend is the same. The battle for attention is no longer happening only through newspapers, television channels, or news websites. It's happening on smartphones, inside video feeds, and within private messaging groups. So yes, trust in news is falling. But the deeper story is how news itself is changing. For decades, people actively sought out news. Today, news increasingly finds them through algorithms, through creators, through social feeds, and through AI. The challenge for journalism now isn't just producing accurate information. It is earning trust in a world where attention is fragmented and every screen is competing for it. Follow Business Standard for more such explainers.